I'm looking at for Pisces. This is going to be a reading in the constellation of Pisces. If you have a partner that's a Pisces or heavy Pisces placements, I'm looking at the Fool popping out. The Fool is in a very expansive energy. The Fool's energy is so expansive that it doesn't even realize how much potential and what it's getting ready to step into. And I'm looking at for Pisces, that's exactly what's about ready to happen to you. First of all, congratulations. Sometimes we can skip and trip and land in our ideal life without even ever trying. And that's what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at the Fool's energy popping up for you. Right? And it's landing you into a new dimension of reality. I'm looking at the number 6 popping up. It's going to be significant for you. I'm also looking at 222 inside my mind. 1237. I'm also looking at the number 6 speaks on the nurturing aspects to the mother. On the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the family unit. So I'm looking at aspects of the family on the bottom of the deck, which you can't see coming. I'm looking at aspects of the family coming into focus. For some of you guys, like this idea and image is out here, it's out of focus. But for some of you, I'm looking at that's beginning to come into focus. And that's the way reality hits. And then bam. First of all, congratulations. So for some of you guys, this will be starting a new family. Some of you guys, it's a child. For some of you guys, it's a dog, an animal, or a cat. Right. Whichever way, whichever direction that you choose. All right, so I'm looking at the World card popping out. It's the best card you could possibly get coming out for you this next cycle. The World card teaches us to focus on the things that you want to see happen in life. It teaches you how to nurture your relationships, how to become a better partner, a better lover, a better teacher, a better friend, a better coworker. Right? The Wheel, the World, both cards are one of the highest cards in the deck when it comes to movement in your life. All right, so I'm looking at a portal popping up. The Wheel of Fortune is going to take your life to a whole new dimension of reality. This is where you learn deeper aspects of love and empathy. I'm looking at you walking around in the dark inside my mind. I'm looking at you like opening doors to see what's in there, like looking in, you're like, oh, no, that's not me. Going and shutting the door. Walking down the hall, opening this door. Oh, no, that's not me. It's like you're looking for something. So whether you're looking for an understanding of reality or whether this is you're trying to find where your path in life takes you, right? There's going to be a hidden notion underlining the surface of this next cycle for you that's going to be based around your ability to close your eyes and wish for the future that you want to see happen. I'm looking at the butterfly effect popping up. Right? The way you shift your thoughts, everything you know is wrong. So when you match the frequency of moving into a different reality, when you can start seeing it inside the mind and we feel that it's already happened, reality begins to shift and pause. Right? So I'm looking at you starting to open and exercise. I'm looking at an opening of the third eye. I'm looking at aspects of what's about to teach you in your nurturing aspects. So the way you take care of others, the way you show up for others. I'm looking at that is coming into question when it comes to the way you take care of yourself, the way you take care of others, and the way you show up for others. All right, we're gonna go forward. There's a lot of emotional energy. It's getting hot around me. I feel like my body's on fire. So some of you guys might have problems going on inside the body. You're lacking the fire energy. If you're Pisces, you're water, you're lacking fire. Right? So we have to cultivate that. You have to go through extra attempts to cultivate passion in your life. You have to try harder than the rest of the zodiac. But it's about finding yourself through the process. It's about opening up the right door that leads you to somewhere. Right? Finding who you were truly meant to be. Finding out what's possible, what you're capable of. And this is also asking yourself, what are your psychic abilities? What are the psychic abilities that are inside of you? All of you have unique psychic abilities that once open and activated, it would change the course of your entire life, right? Because you've been, again, teaching it, you master it, you teach it, and then once you teach it, you have a lifelong way to make money in this place because people will pay for knowledge, right? But so wisdom inside of you is activated by the seeker. Right? The seeker is the doorway that you're looking for. So the more questions that you ask, is I'm looking at a door opening up, and bam, you're going to find exactly what it is you're looking for. Bam! More money, more sex, more health, more wealth, more abundance. All those things are owed to you. It's your birthright. But you have to find your way to the center of the maze. And the maze is you. Battling yourself is not an option. It is a requirement. You must place your old self on the altar. You must sacrifice the old version of yourself so that a new life can be given to you. More can be brought into your life. More health, more wealth. And finding passions in life. I'm looking at a fast-paced energy. Looking at a fast-paced energy. Moving into the future once this process happens for you. So it's like right now things are going like slow and like slow-paced. But once the gears start turning for you in the future, I'm looking, woo, better hold on, buckle up. I'm looking at life begins to take off. And that's what life is, an ebb and flow. It's a give and take. So sometimes, especially in the summertime, things speed up. And then sometimes life slows down, goes backwards. And that's that push and pull that a lot of people can't handle. A lot of people can't psychologically or mentally adapt to that push and pull, and they snap. Right? So people, places, and things snap once they're pushed and pulled too far away from each other. So we want to be protective of the things you're attached to that are helpful, that are pushing you in the right direction. All right. I'm also looking at some type of third party situation with the family. Right. So this is feeling like left out, feeling isolated. Maybe you don't feel part of the family, or maybe you feel like you're isolated away. So building your family is not just the family you're born into. It's not just the blood family that you're born into. Your soul family, this is the family that you create with your blood, sweat, and your tears, your sacrifice, your time, your energy, your love. Right? That's how this energy is achieved, right? But the alienation process from your old family must happen. So your old family that you're connected to, you must break away from that, right? And go off in your own direction. And that is the way for the Pisces. All right, guys, I'm in the reading there. Listen, if you guys want to book a full session, there's going to be a link down in the description or the comment section or whatever platform this is on. Guys, I got 2 spots open today, so if you want to book a full session, just shoot me a message. I also do Holographic Healing, Telekinesis Classes. I do teach Telepathy Classes and lots of other things. There'll be a description right up here. It'll take you to my website. All right, you guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy your immortality.